Wooks and Warlocks contains sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and as such is intended for adults. Listener discretion is advised. Content warning in the description.
Alright guys, I'm not saying I'm having a premonition or some sort of sixth sense or anything like that, but I think this is it. I just want you to know, it's been an honor walking you through the world of Wooks and Warlocks. Sandtog out, baby. Yee yee!
Hello and welcome to Wooks and Warlocks, a role-playing tour through the summer of love. In this podcast, we'll be playing out a story of adventure and magic using dice and skills to determine the outcomes of our actions. My name is Trey Miller, and I will play the role of Game Master for this journey. I am joined by 6 of the finest folks to roll the dice. Please introduce yourselves and your characters.
My name is Tony, I'm playing Zentor.
My name is Lawson, and I am Norlin, the good boy.
I'm Vanessa Suchek, and I'll be playing Remy Riz, the rat-folk rogue.
My name is Jessie, and I will be playing Granny Glinda. She's a half-orc rogue fox folk fighter.
My name is John Lombardi. I'll be playing Elijah Woodstone, the Elk Folk Farm Wizard.
I'm Joshua Fox, and I'll be playing Brody Malone Man, the Human Bard.
As our adventure reaches its climactic peak, our adventurers have traversed time and space, hells and now heavens, dealt with gangsters and gurus alike. They've gone from the mystical mountains of the north, south, to the beaches of Yamaya. Around the mountain ranges they traveled, hoping to avoid the deep mountains. They traveled around and to the east and to the north to the gathering, all on a path following the ancient road, the road as old as these adventurers themselves. In hopes of finding the warlocks, they traveled. They made it to the gathering after visiting the Beach Fam Burn Jam, where portals once more took them to a dark version of Lund. And into those very same mountains they attempted to avoid. They were forced to travel once more, where they found a dark replica of the Tower of Power and did battle with the denizens of that realm. There they narrowly missed Isaac and Anastasia, their nemesises from the Corpos and from the Gassers, but they managed to team up with Daryl Trueblood, the leader of the Heavens Devils. Then they traveled northeast through the magical plains at a breakneck pace, accompanied by King Kenzie, until his final moments, when he gave his life in the oceans of oil to fight the deadly bronze dragon. Oh, did I say dragon? I suppose it was a Draco Hydra. It had multiple heads. It was a very nasty beast. After King Kenzie's sacrifice, the crew took his battered corpse and traveled through this version of Lund's Tower of Power back to the true Tower of Power, where they were able to spy the jam boat leaving on what would prove to be its final voyage. After stowing away, the crew was forced into captivity by the Gassers after, a a best left unspoken necromantic ritual put the spirit of Parker into the body of King Kenzie. Tres Keenos were rescued by none other than Remy Riz, Norlin the Good Boy, and Brody Malone, and discovered that they were captured alongside the Warlocks themselves. Those mystical beings, their powers bereft due to the ascension of the dark gods, tasked the crew with a final journey to free the gods from the heavens and banish the dark ones to the realms below, bringing balance once more to Lund. Should this be met, wishes galore would be granted. The crew traveled from their place in captivity deep in the bowels of the jam boat to the main deck, where they did fight and kill Wheezy F. Baby and Isaac Klotz. Upon beating the Nemesi. Upon defeating their nemesises, the crew was taken once more into a portal in the sky, this time traveling to the conquered heavens. Elijah attempted to save his teammates by earthbinding himself to the deck, but the very ship itself was ripped apart as cosmic forces drew the ascending platform faster and faster into the sky. Only Norlin the Good Boy stood like a windsurfer flying on a plank in air itself. You burst through a hole into the heavens, and you expect to soar amongst the clouds, but rather you come to an abrupt halt as you realize the heavens look just like Lund, but with a slightly lighter tint to the air, a freshness broken by acrid smoke. As you look around, the trees, the rocks, the water, you realize you're somewhere near the Tower of Power, the peninsula, which was your destination for so long. But here everything's a bit cloudy, a bit dreamier, as though you're walking through a lucid experience. The world seems to bend to your will, and it would be pleasant were it not for the overarching horror of the burning of heaven itself. You see before you on the horizon the armies of the gassers and of the corpos, wielding weapons beyond comprehension, eldritch rifles with wreathing tentacles that shoot mind-altering madness. The gassers have reached their full form, embracing the dark chemicals, and have broken into some aberrant version of themselves, extra stalks of eyes popping from them, their feet and legs receding into their forms, and they're floating on the clouds of heaven themselves. In the distance, the towering titanous forms of a large golem, a horned demon, and an oozing, pustulous monster wreathe on the horizon, their shadowy silhouettes breaking in and out of reality. And before them, Anastasia, working wild magics, cackles madly, attempting to finalize the dark god's presence in the heavens themselves. The armies of evil stand between you and the Tower of Power, where this dark ritual takes place.
What are we gonna do, boys?
I think we need to head towards that tower.
You mean the one with all the commotion and all the demons?
That's the one I believe we should head to. Yes.
The world's on fire, bro. This is crazy.
What do we see? Do we see just like legion after legion, or is there like different groups of these demons?
As you look down the once heavenly roads, you see organized battlements. Battalions is what I meant to say. You see organized battalions grouped by the hundreds. There is no clear way through, but they are broken up into units. As you ponder the battlefield, an energy begins to well inside of you. How do you react to the coming energy?
I'm gonna let it take me.
Energy.
I'm gonna go with it.
Coming energy.
Sorry.
What's funny about that?
Just want to clarify.
As the pulsating coming energy comes to me, I'm going to accept it graciously.
All right, so Elijah's going to accept this energy that's filling him.
I can feel my claws and paws enlarging. I feel so vigorous.
Norlin is becoming invigorated.
Does it feel like a vibration? What do you
Oh,
mean?
wow, you're going to investigate it. Roll for insight to see what this feels like before you embrace the coming energy.
Okay. Xandor's like looking real sketchy about it. He's unsure about the coming energy, so he's like, he likes to get a feel for it, you know what I mean?
Feel the coming energy.
Yeah. So right now he's like, thinking. He's like thinking.
And hoping. And wishing. And
Because we
praying.
have these things, and what kind of, yeah, is it, would this be like a
Insight?
wisdom or a dex? He's trying to like really
You want to do a backflip?
flip, doing flips around in his head, Like he's
All right, so roll for backflip.
thinking about this stuff, and,
Nothing a good old backflip won't
oh,
solve.
that's good, because, an 18.
Is this insight or backflip?
This is a backflip.
Okay, so as he's
Oh,
doing
God.
his backflip, there's nothing at all that he can do to resist the coming energy because backflipping has nothing to do with insight. So you flip, and it is a great flip, and as you land, a glow emits from the ground where you stomp, and a bit of light returns to heaven. How is everyone else responding to the coming energy?
I look at Xantor with just wide eyes. I'm like, okay, I'll take a hit of whatever he's having. Bring it to me, baby.
And the heavens themselves begin to fill you as Norlin and Elijah and Brody feel something divine begin to grow inside of them.
Norlin starts to flex his fists, and this energy, this dual-colored energy, both dark and light energy, seems to start wrapping itself around his legs and inching its way up his upper torso, around his hands and his fists and his forearms, and his muscles start to bulge. His new fresh tattoos start to shine.
Yeah, and as you welcome this energy, you hear a voice in your head, and Brody, at the same time, your form begins to pulse, and you hear, "Welcome, my chosen." And you realize that Festivius has blessed you with the power of the party gods, and you will instantly gain the benefits of a full rest and 5 levels in the classes of your choosing. 4 levels in the classes of your choosing. Elijah, as you sit within your energy, the power of the god of magic, Mystic, fills you, and you gain 4 levels of the benefits of a full rest.
I'm gonna stick my head inside my book and yell at the little koala man in there and be like, check this shit out, buddy.
I think the koala man's gone. Right?
Oh, he might be gone, but either way, I'm gonna read. Yeah.
Just in case
he's in there.
You like poke your head in, and it's a tiny version of yourself in there because I think you replaced him in the last session.
Oh yeah, we freed him, didn't we?
Yeah, so you like look down there, and it's a version of yourself, and you just yell back. What do you yell back at yourself?
But like he's not here, man. But keep up the good work. He's just fishing. The version of myself is just fishing.
Norland's like sort of like looking at his fist in a very fascinated way, and as he like moves them through the air, it's like it makes that lightsaber.
There is even a bit of a shimmer to it beyond the shimmer that the heavens give the world.
I believe the party god's energy has come all over me.
As you deal with the party god's energy, you look towards Xantor, and in front of Xantor, his dear Farkslot. Drake Farkslot leaps into the air, and like a bad cutscene from the Aragorn film that really did a poor job of doing justice to a great book, he jumps into the air, a semi-adult adolescent dragon, and returns without even a montage as a fully grown adult dragon.
Whoa, goddamn.
Yeah, boy, man. Hello, Drake. How are you doing, buddy? Looking.
And he's like beckoning you onto his back.
Oh, you ready? All right. Xandor's a little like kind of cautiously walking up. This is a big moment for them. So he walks up, mounts him, like grabs naturally on these little like
he like
things.
Shakes like kind of like a goat or a horse, like.
Yeah, and it's like they're just made for each other.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
and
beautiful.
you bonding your legs feel so comfortable on his form, like you don't even need a saddle.
You gonna take him for a test flight?
Yeah, they instantly get like total VTOL straight up in the air. A good like 20, 30 feet up.
Imagine he's got like some Dragon Balls hanging in the back, like on the back of a pickup truck.
Maybe some Dragon Balls,
Fully adult. I think reptiles keep them inside in a cloacal.
But he's gonna pop them out just to flaunt them off as he flies
every time
away.
he takes off, they come out for just a second.
They come out just for like truck
in.
nuts.
There we go. That's great. I like that about Drake. Thank
Remy,
you.
Glenda. Oh, sorry. As this happens, the bond between Drake.
Yeah, I'm hugging him. I'm up there. Like,
and you're just as you feel this love, and you're reminded of your love for Penelope, and your love for Boots the cat, and your love for the mushroom folk, and your love for all the people of the world. You realize that you are now the avatar of the goddess of love.
He's like, oh.
Welcome, my chosen. She just kind of like, you feel like the warm caress.
Does Xandor see this?
Yeah,
person?
like in her head, like it's like Festivus appearing, but like you've seen Love before.
Okay.
She was the twin-headed snake, so this like the snake lady Love appears in your consciousness and sort of reaches out her hand and gives you a little pet.
Oh yeah, he loves that. He's just like, Rrr.
Welcome, Xantor.
Hello.
I love you. And she like loves you.
You too? Who are you?
And she disappears. She's like, I am love, and so are you. And she disappears.
We are.
Yeah, you. And so it's now the girls. What are you guys doing? What's up?
I'm investigating this tingle that's coming along.
You're feeling it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
roll
taking
for
breath
investigate.
Feeling the tingle
Investigation.
Or insight, if you prefer insight.
Of the coming energy.
Yeah, this is the coming energy that you're investigating. I thought we were past it, but we're not. I just want to make sure we remember this is the coming energy. That's the name of this episode, I think.
Remy got a 17.
All right, and
That's what the
so
whole story's been coming to.
with your 17, you recognize that what's hitting you, this energy that's coming up inside of you, it is pure, unbridled hope. And you feel a voice that you have yet to meet whisper in your head, I've always been here, and you've always known me. It's why you left the tunnels, and it's why you left your home. Let's finish this together, my chosen one of hope. And a little tingle hits you, and you see, like, in your mind, like a little duck person, like, bless you with the power of hope, and you're going to instantly level up 4 levels.
Nice. Remy's gonna like shed a tear, but ready to like rage.
Yeah, rage tears. Glenda, what did you roll?
I got a 10.
So with your 10, you're skeptical of this energy. You can't tell what it is.
Not a But Granny Glinda's just gonna whip out her weapons, both one in each hand.
So you're like holding your weapons and you're like ready to go.
Yeah.
And then roll.
Do I notice she's looking uncomfortable?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'll be like, Granny, don't worry. Just loosen your bum and let it happen.
She toots a little bit.
Just a little.
Okay, and as the flatulence passes through your bowels, you feel something whoosh inside of you, and your faith is strengthened. You know beyond a doubt that you can do this, that your team can take back the heavens, that these dark gods are not yet complete, and as the chosen of faith, it will be up to you to help lead the crew to victory.
Oh boy.
Welcome, my chosen. And you just hear like the hammer of a gavel just crack. And in your mind's eye, you see like this kangaroo. And he's like real jacked kangaroo. And he's like, what up?
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you do backflips like my friend Xantor over there?
Let's see. He's going to roll for backflip. Oh yeah, he does a backflip. He does a good backflip. He's like, whoo. He does a triple backflip because he's a god. He's not limited to physics in the way that we are, and he exists primarily in the spirit realm because all of these beings are extending their strength out to you from the realms where their spirits have been captured by the dark gods. You realize now that these armies that stand before you are little more than a nuisance in the face of your newfound power. Stride forward as champions. Oh, I guess you look back and you see Harry is just kind of there. And he's like, I didn't. No gods filled me with their coming energies, so nothing. But I guess something's gonna happen, right? And just as he says that, you watch a team of motorcyclists 20 deep plow into the eastern flank of the dark armies. And you watch as Daryl Trueblood leads the Heaven's Devils into the side of the forces of darkness and is almost instantly defeated and overpowered. He rides his broken chopper towards the party. Coughing up blood. You see him walk towards Harry. They took me out. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have done that. They've been leveling up. We just were riding our motorcycles through hell. It was so cool. We had a really good time, but we didn't power up enough. And listen, it's my last gift to you, Harry. Drink my blood. And he gives Harry his arm. So why in the fuck would I do that? Just do it. I don't want to drink your blood. If you do it,
Glinda pulls out the bay slicer and puts it up against Homeboy's throat and is like, what is this blood going to do to him, Sonny?
When a vampire thrall takes the blood of its master, it becomes the vampire blood lord. I can't cure him. This is the best I can do.
Very cool.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you
very
mean
cool.
you can't cure him?
I mean, I'm not opposed to this, Glenn. I mean, we're going to get wishes at the end of this, right? Like, I could be a vampire, and then maybe we wish it away with the powers I'll get from... I mean, I get one wish, right? I mean,
You got a wish spell?
I want to be a full... I mean, a full vampire
Alright,
sounds kind of
alright.
cool.
No,
you know?
you know, if-
I didn't
if
get
you
any
want
coming
it, if
energies
you
from the
want
gods.
it,
I just
you know.
want some... I just wanted something.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'd get a little bit of a power up. Like, not a big one, just a little one, and I still got my guns. Yeah!
If
For all
that's
the
what
good
you
things.
want.
Thank you, sweetie.
I could turn you into a creature of your choice if you want to fly around or something.
Yeah. I think I'll be able to fly now as a vampire lord. I can turn into mist. Hold on, and he just goes down to Daryl and just and he just eats Daryl's blood. What does Daryl say as he's eaten by? Would you bless us with
Daryl is getting eaten
Yeah,
right
but-
now.
yeah,
He's not saying fucking much of nothing. He's if he's a vampire lord, he's like Give it to me, Papa. He's a dirty, sick fucking this time, right?
Yeah, he's
this
dying.
is not our
This
old
is
Daryl. This is dirty, sick vampire lord Daryl, biker guy. So
he's done.
yeah, this time he's like he knows what he's doing. He's giving it up.
So
Pretty good.
the Heavens Devils, they've done what they were going to do, and I feel pretty good. I think I'm pretty. All right. Say it's no coming energy or nothing, but I'm ready to be on par. Let me see what kind of noob. Oh yeah, I could definitely turn into a. Then he turns into a fight. Look at me, I'm a fight. All right, and then he turns back into
you
an
didn't
fight.
get it all, brother. Come back. Come on, get in a little bit more.
I don't think I need any more.
No,
Let me be honest with you, Daryl. You don't taste very good.
No,
you kind of got bad taste in blood.
Well, fuck. You'll see Daryl like get on his bike and ride off into the sunset. You know.
All right, and his bike's like sputtering, and it's like got a bent wheel and stuff. So it's like a very.
Back to hope another day. He tosses his card.
He's not dead.
Yeah, no, he tosses his business card.
Oh, he just okay, good. Yeah. So Daryl didn't die, and he leaves, but his army did die, and the forces of darkness are now aware of you guys because of that whole exchange. But Vampire Lord. So,
and Harry's a Vampire Lord now. He turns into Mist.
Yeah, that's one of his abilities. So that's all the exposition I had. What are you guys going to do with this situation?
Once more into the breach, dear friends.
Goodbye! We're near like the base of the tower is where all the battling is taking place.
So the tower power's on a peninsula, and you're on like the long stretch of road leading up to it. We've been in this position a few times. We've been in it in hell. We've been in it in the real world. Now we're at it once more in heaven. And you see this dark ritual is happening at the top of the Tower of Power with the shadowy visages of the gods of darkness on the horizon up top. The forces of darkness between you to get there. It's just like maybe like 3 or 4 football fields filled with battalions of warriors.
Gotcha.
We could just love them, guys. Like, we could offer to love them. My God taught me.
I think we may be past that point.
What do you think, Drake?
This is like tough love, Oh, Drake, he's like...
He said we can love them after we eat them.
Yes. I love the way they taste.
Yes. All right, I'm ready. Xandor's up there flying on his fucking dragon, ready to... Are you running down the hill? Is Norland running down the
Norland's
hill?
charging.
Norland started sprinting several minutes ago while you guys were still talking.
So Norland is approaching the armies of darkness first then. Is anybody following Norland?
Yeah, Xandor's above him.
I would probably be right behind him,
Yeah, so Drake would be able to catch up.
Don't start the party without me, bro.
And you run
I
towards
turn around and everyone's gone, and I'm like, all right, so what we should do is get the rope. Oh, my God. And then I'm going to take off.
Okay, so you all...
I was coming up with a plan.
Glenda, Remy, what are you guys doing?
I'm taking off after Norland.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
So you
Right
are all
behind
charging
Glenda.
with Norland at the front, Drake in the air, warriors and wizards and rogues at the wing. You approach in your formation.
Xandor is protesting from the sky. Be like, we could plan something. We could, Norland.
I have a plan. If we hit them many times, they will fall down, and then it'll be easy to get to the tower.
All right. So
We got a little bit of time if anybody else wants to...
So as you approach, thunder begins to crack in the sky. Lightning gives brightness to the shadowy visages of heaven. Do you attack the enemy?
I leap at
All right.
them. Yeah.
So go ahead and roll an acrobatics check. We're going to treat this first little bit of combat as a series of skill challenges to see how you deal with the large-scale armies of darkness.
I like to do like a Drake's breath, like a spray fire kind of
All right. So, yeah, go ahead and roll.
This is a dex 16.
They have to
30-foot
roll a
range.
save.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll a save for them.
Do we have to roll initiative on this?
No, you can just kind of tell me what you're doing. This is just kind of like a fun cinematic section.
Well, running up like in fucking Braveheart.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20 to leap at them and dive into battle.
And as you do, just like it's like a Dynasty Warriors scene, each of your punches takes out 4 or 5 of these guys. Your mighty blows sweep through the heavenly host. Xantor, they fail their save against your Drake's Breath, and another battalion is cooked by your magical flames.
Yeah, they did 30 damage each.
They're dead. Every single person you hit is dead.
I think Brody would quietly stroll up and be like, "What's up, everybody? Having a good time?" And he's going to hit a couple of them with something I've been holding on to, but it's Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Ah!
You just want to party, bro. Come on. And so a couple of them are going to be incapacitated. Yeah, they're going to make a dex.
What's the save?
Wisdom 19.
Are we near
So
any
they got
of the
a
big
fifth-
ones, like the commander types?
There's commanders all over the place. These guys are all, compared to your current power level, they are all like minions. You're able to just sweep through this and tell us what it looks like unless you fail your rolls. And so as you perform the magic off for Otto's Irresistible Dance, you see these warriors charging at you. Their arms stretched forward with weapons begin to
Some kind of weird choreographed musical thing.
Yeah, and they all started doing the YMC. I don't even know where this song came from. And all of a sudden they're dancing, and then they start dancing faster and faster as your divine charged magic takes on new
That's right,
forms.
feel the beat, boys,
and they
feel the beat.
begin to bleed from their eyes and their ears, and they can't stop dancing. They just can't stop feeling the beat as their legs break and their knees shatter and their skin bubbles and boils and turns to nothingness before you.
Whoa. Someone partied too hard.
Your divine-inspired powers overtake the battlefield quickly. Glenda, Remy, what are you doing as your roguish selves?
Glenda's gonna slip on her invisibility ring and crouch down to kind of about knee level, like knee to leg level with the people, and activate her base slicer and just kind of run and slice people's legs off as she's running through the crowd.
All right, and so you activate your invisibility, and then that makes your first hit a critical, which triggers the pinky bling, making you invisible, and you just continue to tear through the crowd. Each person you strike falls like a hot knife through butter. Entire battalions fall in moments as your speed and agility leaves nothing in its wake. Remy.
Remy's gonna dual wield her hand crossbows, kind of hang back, not get through the crowd too quickly. And she's gonna try to shoot at like some big boys.
As you target the leaders, the generals, the battalion heads, your bolts strike home. And suddenly, with a magical enhancement, your bolts explode, and each shot from your crossbow takes out a small group of enemies, and you, too, are able to use your divine powers to wipe clear from the heavens the forces of darkness. Elijah Woodstone, what magics come from your mystical mind?
So I'm behind the pack and I see Norland like taking motherfuckers out and they're flying around. But as quick as he's like taking them out, they're kind of like regrouping. There's another pack and they just keep coming. And I see him getting a little tired. And then like as he's getting kind of ambushed on, he's gonna look up and he's gonna think he's got to keep going and keep attacking. But like the air around like a group in like a 50 foot radius or 50 foot whatever, it's a circle, a big group of them, like the air is going to start shaking and look like it's vibrating, and then the ground's going to erupt, and as I erupt Earth, I'm going to cast reverse gravity on the group of them, and so they're going to get kind of blasted and just keep going and like keep going, and then eventually I can like pull it and let them all just fall back down to their death.
Okay.
They'll be just raining bodies.
That's like, and then I'll at the top. I'm like, all right, guys, now you've entered the disco ball of hell, and I'll put a 90-foot very colorful rainbow wall at the top of that reverse gravity, and I'll cast prismatic wall at the top of that.
And so as as this reverse gravity takes effect, it hits the entire battlefield. And in a combo move straight out of YouTube, the two magic users in the party send the armies of evil flying to the sky, only to be brought to a wall of prismatic energy that takes them through each of the 9 layers of pain, then drops them back
through it,
then leaps them through, then drops them back again. Nothing remains to fall to the ground as the remains of the army are disintegrated, and the path between our adventurers and the Tower of Power has been deftly cleared. So that was pretty cool. I didn't have to do nothing.
I was literally going to talk to you about that before the session started. I was like, we can do the fucking prismatic reverse gravity trick.
I wish there was something that could chop them up there as they were flying. Like, oh, that's
the disco ball of hell.
Yes.
So that was cool. Like, when you did that, I never heard of something like that before. Like, where you did the magic and they went up, and then you did the magic and they went zappa, zappa, zappa. Like, that was pretty cool. And you guys, whatever you was doing was way more powerful than normal. Like, I'm excited to see what I can do whenever my abilities are needed. I've got my stat block right here. I pulled it up, and I got some cool new abilities that honestly do not hold a candle to whatever the fuck it is that you guys just did. But I'm a vampire now, and at least I am my own boss, and that's what I always wanted. I got independence.
I'm going to walk up to Norland and put my hand on his shoulder and be like, man, you're a hell of a beast, but maybe wait up for us next time so we don't have to catch up. And then I'm going to cast haste on him.
On Norland?
Yeah. Be like, help him, but here's some extra energy.
Sure. I love that flavor. Technically, haste ends in 1 minute, or like in 10 turns. So we'll say that that's gonna like the 10 turns will start
when we go into initiative.
When we go into initiative.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our next point, because the crackling energies of darkness shoot down from the sky, and you see these beings, which have been naught but energetic representations of the dark power they possess, begin to take corporeal form. And high above in the Tower of Power, Anastasia is near to completing her ritual. Her cackling laughter echoes through the night. Could you do some cackling Anastasia laughter, please? That is the sound of your nemesis, plotting your doom.
So basic.
So we gonna go? What's up? How are we gonna get up there? Do we want to plan? I don't understand. I liked charging in. That was a great cinematic scene, but we just saying.
I was told to sit and wait, so...
If the first floor is the typical layout and it's the garage, like the biker garage, if that's still the same thing, I'm going to, if we're going to go up, we're going to go up through the bottom. Are we going in through the tower? We're going in through this bitch? Or y'all trying
Can
to
we
like
not
climb
climb up
outside?
the side? Maybe we could leap.
I can fly.
Does anybody have the abilities to fly up there? I mean,
Yeah.
we could save time. We're godlike powers.
I could turn myself and another person into a flying creature.
Spider climb. Anybody got spider climb?
I don't this time.
It's
one of my favorite spells that I
Do
usually
you
choose.
have it, honey?
Do I have... Oh, hold on. I'm a vampire now. Let me see. Hold on. I got some spells. Hold up.
Are there landing places on the second floor?
Legendary actions. No.
Either way, I'm going to go into the first floor and animate objects in there to get that little, like, Fantasia.
Hey, yeah, I got this one.
Army going, and, like, the brooms and the mops. And
he's like, as you're doing that, I did mean to interrupt.
Oh,
I
you're
was
good.
reading my thing and got excited because he can cast, now that he's a full vampire, he can cast levitate at will.
Nice.
And so he can make the entire party able to levitate. And so, yeah, not saying you're weightless or nothing, but we could pull each other up now. You guys want to try climbing?
Whoa, bro, this is awesome.
Yeah, Brody, let's get high, huh?
Absolutely. You're speaking my language now.
Norland
man.
starts like doggy paddling through the air up to the top.
And you do so at a relatively slow speed, but you are able to use the nooks and crannies of the tower itself, combined with your ability to levitate, to slowly pull yourself to the heavens.
Xantor and Drake are just like nudging anybody, you know, if they need help or if watching for them to fall or whatever.
Let's roll. Who? One of you guys be the representative of the team, and we'll see how many turns it's going to take you guys to get to the top, and that will determine how far Anastasia is going to get in this ritual before you guys get there. Who wants to be the representative?
What are you rolling for?
To see how many turns it's going to have been.
What skill?
You don't get a skill. You're just rolling a dice.
20?
Who's no?
I vote Jesse.
All right. So it sounds like one vote for Granny Glenda, no votes for anyone else. So Granny Glenda, roll a d10.
Zero.
That's a 10. Unfortunately, that means that it's going to take 10 turns for you all to get to the top. And when you do, the forms of darkness have indeed taken shape. What was the shadow of a titanous treasure golem, of a demonic horned beast, and an oozing tentacled monster have become something more real, flashing near to existence just above you. Anastasia works feverishly, her hands whirring as she completes the spell. She has not yet noticed you.
So we fuck her up or what? Let's go get her.
Well, we gotta work our way up there first.
No, you are there.
Oh, we're just passing the tent? Okay. We're not taking the...
Do you want to take the 10
No,
turns?
I don't think there would be anything to
No,
do.
you're just kind of floating.
Yeah, we're just fine. Well, I turned into a hossed eagle.
Aha!
What's the range? How far?
And
what's
when I
how
get
far
up there,
away?
I'm just going to start grabbing motherfuckers and flinging them off the building.
Good boy!
Invisible.
You cannot turn invisible. Well, you can turn invisible at will once with that ability, right? And then your pinky bling turns you invisible when you do a critical hit.
So am I still invisible then?
Yeah, I suppose. You guys have been kind of. It's been a long time since then. You tell me. Were you invisible through all that?
Yes.
All right.
Once you started making your way up there, you would have turned invisible.
She turned invisible during the first fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna tackle Anastasia from behind if she hasn't noticed us.
All right. So, as you reach the top, what do you got, Brody?
I was gonna say before everybody gets started, I'm like, all right, so like always got to have a smoke sesh beforehand. You're gonna be great, guys. And I just whip out my little mobile bong and take a big rip, and the smoke surrounds you guys, and I'm just gonna bless all 7 of us.
All right, big blessing. And what does blessing do?
That you get an extra D4 on your attack rolls and your saving throws.
And at that, let's roll for initiative to see who's going to have the chance first. And true to form, Anastasia rolled a 1. How about that?
Holy shit.
She doesn't know you're there.
11 for Xantor.
All right.
15 for the good boy.
Give me 1 second. I seem to have lost my pen. Okay, there we go. So,
Unsharpened pencil.
no, it's sharpened on the other side. So, initiative, we've got... Who got above a 20?
I got a 28.
All right, so...
That's awesome.
GG at 28. Who got between a 15 and a 20?
I got Brody got a 19.
Brody with a 19.
Norland with a 15.
Sorry, I messed up. I rolled late, but I did roll a 23.
All right, so Eli's got a 23. All right, who's got between a 15 and a 10?
Remy with a 12.
Xantor has 11.
12, Xantor 11. Is that everybody? I think. Oh, wait, we got to roll for our boy. He rolled a 2. So he's rolled 1 better than... and these dice are pooping out on me tonight, guys. I've rolled a 1 and a 2 so far. So hopefully that'll bode well for you because some things might be happening here. Granny Glenda, you go first.
Yeah, she's gonna immediately sneak up behind Anastasia and hit her with the base slicer.
All right. Roll for stealth.
Okay.
Where are you hitting her?
I'm invisible, right?
In the nuts. Right.
I rolled a natural 20 anyway.
Oh, wow. All right.
There we go, Glinda.
Let's go.
All right. Go ahead and do what you got to do there.
Does 23 hit?
Yes, a 23 hits.
Or my bad, it was actually a 33.
Well, that definitely hits. Yes.
I forgot. I heard it wrong.
Is the light from the blade slicer, is it invisible too? Are you just like completely invisible, including your weapon? Is that... I'm trying to visualize this thing, and it's just like...
I think if she was invisible, it would be invisible. Like you wouldn't see the light. I don't think.
Yeah, and she would become visible. Oh, it's also... You get an automatic critical hit because it's the first hit in combat. That's your whole thing as an assassin.
Which keeps her invisible.
Which keeps her invisible.
Yeah.
That's true.
She does like a blink, a blink in and out.
Oh, no shit, like
if
every
she
time
made
you make
contact.
contact?
Yeah, like a blink
As long
in
as
and
it's a
out.
crit,
So
she
cool.
becomes invisible again, which
Yeah.
as an assassin, it is a crit on the first one.
Broken.
I like to think of it
So
visually
beautiful.
though, like it blinks, like she like see her for like half a second.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
she
as
just
it
continues
slices through
Yeah.
the whatever the
Okay, so what are you rolling right now, Granny Glinda?
I currently have 50 for just that damage.
But what kind of dice are you rolling? Like,
Oh, a D8 and a D10.
okay, and that's doubled because it's a crit.
Yeah, that's how I got the...
So two d8 and 2d10, and then
2d8, 2d10.
and then how many sneak attack dice?
66.
And that's doubled as well.
Oh my god.
What about the color? What
Rogues,
color?
baby.
You get one attack per turn, but it's a good one.
My goodness.
Are those metallic or wooden?
What's the question?
The dice. I'm just curious.
106
Those are metal dice.
damage. Oh my god.
106
Whoa.
damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Oh.
Shoot.
You will not get another sneak attack, but you
Okay.
will get an advantage because you're invisible still. So you just cut into Anastasia just as the lightning cracks. You flash into reality for a moment, zapping into her spine, pulling it out. Why are you making that face?
Because I rolled another natural 20.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Give us some more damage.
I'm scared, guys.
Glinda and True. fashion.
Anastasia's eyes go wide as your blade slicer sinks deep. You don't even need to remove it for the second attack. You simply hold it in place and allow its pulsing electric radiant energy to once more critically wound your opponent.
Do I get sneak attack damage
No,
again?
no.
Okay. 58 damage that time.
Describe the blow.
Are you kidding already? Well, okay. So she is doing her little portal magic and all that stuff, and I just kind of sneak up behind, and all that you can see is on the first attack. It's like kind of all in one. It happens so fast, but you just see the sword light up, and then boom, two hands come out, and just her head slowly rolls off into whatever portal thing she was working on.
Bullshit.
And as her head falls from her body, as if of their own will, her hands complete the ritual.
Oh no.
Flawed, but complete. The forms of gluttony, wrath, and greed begin to shimmer and shift. From a world beyond worlds into this one they come, not as three, but as one. A dark trinity of evil. Like a Cronenberg of madness, they are forced through this failed ritual to combine, unable to manifest as a single being. They twist are unable to manifest as individual beings, they twist and turn, making one conglomeration, changing form moment to moment from that of a great demonic ox, a massive ooze being, and a titanic treasure golem. And the first form that stays is that of the ox. Wrath himself stands before you, fire and smoke coming from his nose. It is now Elijah Woodstone's turn.
So I'm in my Haas form, flying around, and the Haas has a flyby ability to where it doesn't provoke any opportunity attacks when it's in the enemy's reach. So it's kind of flying around, navigating around the big guy, and like picking up like any minions that are still up there, and kind of just like attempting to grab them with my talons. And then I have the talons feature, which will grab them. They can make a DC 13 strength save. If not, they're grappled, and then I'll drop them off like the side of the building. So it's just me swooping in, grabbing these little nobodies, and thinning out the herd.
So yeah, like some warriors try to come up the stairs to assist Anastasia as the commotion begins, and you just begin tossing them off as they appear.
Yeah, just a giant eagle grabbing humanoids and throwing them off a building.
Is that your action?
That's gonna be my action.
And so you prevent any additional warriors from joining the fight. It is Brody Malone's turn.
Oh, and some extra flair. Like those guys coming up are kind of like, they're trying to shoot at me with their little things, and you see like the metal that was on my arm, like kind of like shift over like the eagle's wings, and it like blocks like the ting-ting, like almost like a little Captain America wings. And yeah, that's it.
Brody.
So Brody's gonna take a look at this ox. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like an ox demon, big old huge demon, like huge, like the size, big as the tower, basically. Half the size of the tower.
Gotcha. Brody's he's just gonna be like, "Yo, man, you just need to chill and have a good time." And then he starts like Napoleon Dynamite dancing like 30 feet. He's gonna walk away like 30 feet, and then during that, he's gonna use his bonus action, and I'm gonna hex this guy.
Okay. Is there any save for that, or does it just happen?
It just happens. Okay. So whenever I hit an attack roll on him, he takes an extra D6 of necrotic damage. But the big thing is I get to choose. He gets disadvantage on one saving throw. I'm going to make intelligence.
Okay.
And then I was like, yeah. And then I'll use my full the hex is a bonus action. Then I'll use my full action to try to hide behind something, I guess.
Okay, roll for stealth. I thought for sure there was a spell following that hex.
Okay, can I do that?
We've been playing that way.
Okay, loose and goosey with it. Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm gonna. And then I'm like, yeah, man, you just need to chill. And then just a brilliant bright light comes from my crotch as I thrust at him and hopefully get him square in the face. And I'm gonna hit him with Feeble Mind.
Wow. So he has a resistance to magic. Of course, you gave him the hex, so he loses his resistance, which means he only gets to roll one dice. I rolled one dice, and I rolled a 1.
Oh, shit.
That being said, he's going to burn one of his 3 legendary resistances.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yep.
And he is going to succeed against that because he cannot be made to be feeble-minded. That would be too much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Norlin.
All right. So I'm assuming that I don't have to take like a full action to get to said giant ox, correct? Like we're fairly.
You're close enough to this. Like he's so big that it's like you're on the roof of the Tower of Power, which I think we established was about a 200-foot radius or a 200-foot circumference. So he'll be on one side of it, summoned into existence. He's probably 50 feet tall and taking up like a 30-foot cube sort of thing if we were looking at a grid. So assuming you were...
Is there like a traditional ox, is there a nose ring?
There is a nose ring.
Get it. Good boy.
Are you going to attempt to climb him?
I am going to
There's rules for that.
launch myself at his nose ring and try and clamp my jaws down on it.
Okay, so roll a DC 16 athletics check.
Don't forget you get a D4.
Yeah, you do get a bonus D4 from your blessing as the weed smoke permeates.
Was I able to
your-
haste him?
Oh yeah, and you're hasted.
Yeah, we'll just say the bird kind of.
So you definitely have enough motion
I did
or movement
before.
for that.
Well, all told, I got a 20 on
So
that check.
so yeah, you launch yourself upwards, and this takes half your movement, and let's see. So it was not an action. That's just a built-in thing with fighting this monster. Is you can attempt to climb him for a 16, and you did it. So you're up there now, and you do have advantage on attacks against him while you're climbing him.
Okay, I am. I guess I'm going to attempt to grapple him and pull his head down to the ground via the nose ring.
Okay, I think he's too big for you to grapple him. By traditional rules, I think you can only do larger, like one size larger. So we'll go ahead and you can roll a grapple check, and we'll just see what happens.
Just hanging on his nose, shaking.
29.
So you got an 18, and so you do manage to. We'll say that you pull him down to ground level for a moment, and he's not traditionally grappled, but we're going to give anyone who attacks him this round advantage. Remember that you do have an additional action because of your haste.
So, would we count that as an attack? Because I got 3 attacks per turn, 4 with.
I think a
bonus
grapple
action.
is a full action, unless you
Okay.
have.
So as I pull him down, I'm holding him down with one hand, and I pull back with my fist, and it starts to charge up, and you hear this sort of whine like an electric generator that's starting to overpower. And I start wailing on him with my free hand.
All right, let's roll for attack.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That hits.
So, because of my tattoos and my levels as a paladin, as I hit, there is almost an atomic bomb of energy released.
Is your smiting as well?
I am smiting as well as activating
The Eldritch Claw.
my Blood Fury tattoo. I have 2 tattoos, the Blood Fury and the Eldritch Claw. And I'm going to expend a charge to do an extra 4d6 necrotic on top of my smite, which is 2d6, my normal attack, which is 1d8 plus 7, and then another 1d6 of force damage. So that's a total of 7d6 and 1d8.
Plus 7. God.
So I got a 38.
Nice, and so you get 2 more of those attacks?
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and make the attacks. Let me see if they hit. Let's roll both of them to see if they hit, and then we'll roll all the damage together.
First one is a 31. Second one was a natural 1.
Okay, so the first one hits. The second one, we're going to roll the damage for, and it's going to backfire. As you are just beating on this enemy, then poof,
Punch the wall.
it explodes your arm backwards, and you're going to take damage equal to the damage that he takes.
19.
So you're going to take 19 damage, and so is he. Still, that's a good turn. You've done quite a bit of damage to this guy, and you are holding him tight, and you feel a shake coming from his being, and then suddenly he turns to dust, crumbling away and bursting into existence next to Remy Riz. Who else is close to Remy Riz right now? You guys are just coming over the thing, but I think Granny Glinda's moved to the center.
I moved like 30 feet away.
You moved away, so nobody's near Remy anymore.
Xandor's in the sky. You can
All
probably
right,
be
so
there.
we're going to need you to make a DC 21 Constitution saving throw. Remy.
Yeah, no,
And this wrath is no longer grappled by Norlin in the way that he was.
Is this popping in and out of reality or something? Is that what's
Yeah,
going on?
it's a legendary action. What did you roll?
I'm not gonna make it.
Okay, so you are now blinded as he appears, and the dust of his being fills your eyes. Your vision is rent, and you cannot see until the end of your next turn, which begins now.
Alright, so I'm blinded. But I can hear. And so Remy gathers herself, just closes her eyes and uses her ears to sense, and she's going to take out her what is it called? My Frost brand rapier.
Nice.
And I am going to pierce in their direction.
All right. And so, are you able to see somehow, or are you?
I think if it's
Through-
within a certain distance,
Yeah,
she can
so
basically...
within 20 feet. So I,
What is it? You have something that gives you that?
yeah, the blind sense. So I'm using that to help me guide myself toward.
So as you're centered, you begin to see the world around you, like an echo, like a silhouette. The world takes shape once more, and you can see, just beyond your reach, Wrath, standing before you, massive. You move forward to attack.
Yes.
Roll for attack.
It's kind of similar to Elijah's blindfold.
Yeah.
Like a daredevil
14
sense
plus
almost.
10, 24 to hit.
You get a 24. That is its AC. You hit.
Yes! Alright, so that's going to be
It's not a sneak attack because it's not an advantage.
2d8 plus 8.
As your
So
frost
8,
rapier
16
pierces,
piercing damage.
you see a chill in the place where your blade has pierced this god. And though it is a mighty blow, it seems to have barely phased this massive being, which turns down towards you, seeing that you have attacked it and are so close. Oh no. So does a 34 hit?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you're going to need to. This is bad. This is really bad.
I have.
Why did I do
hold
it?
on.
Because
He's a bad guy.
Okay, you need to make a DC 21 Constitution saving throw.
What are you attacking me with?
Weapon attack,
Okay.
a reaction.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use uncanny dodge. So I would, inspired by Xantor always doing backflips, so I'm gonna do a backflip.
And then what does uncanny dodge do?
It just halves the attack's damage.
Okay.
against me.
Yeah, and so as you, that's great. So you flip through the air. Now roll your saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
$18. I'm gonna use 20 plus 24.
Oh, you got a 24?
Yes.
Oh, you're so lucky. Wow. Your eyeballs don't explode.
Bless,
Oh my God.
fucking bless, baby.
So you
Eyeballs don't exist.
Yeah, so
eyeballs
as you and it's perfect. Like you see this massive strike from the god of wrath come towards you, and it's going straight towards your face. And as you flip, you are caught strong in the chest, and you feel the rupturing energy of the strike blow through you, and you're going to take. Let's see, this is a lot. It's
Her eyeballs like bulge almost to exploding and then go back down to size.
Total Recall style.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So it's not that much damage. It's just 10 d10. So you're going to take 66 damage cut in half, so 33. As this vile rupture fails to destroy your vision, it is now Xantor's turn.
Can I bonus action hide?
It's not, yeah. You definitely can.
Xantor's looking down on all this from up there on Drake, and he's like, "Oh yeah," because the guy's still visible, right? The Wrath, the form currently.
Yeah.
So he's going to fly down very quickly from above, kind of get like out of his visual sight, like kind of from behind him is what he's trying to do. Swoop in from behind him, and come down and breathe fire on him as he's coming down, and also summon 8 blink dogs and have them get on the side and. Yeah, so
you want to summon blink dogs, 8 of them?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so that's Xantor's action, and the fire breathing is Drake's action.
You got it.
All right, get it done.
All right, so he does the Durkadur, he does the breath. Is that a dexterity 16 check?
Okay. Jeez. I just can't roll for nothing today,
so
guys.
8d6 damage.
Yeah, and he only has a +2 to dex.
Which is 33 damage.
So he takes 33 damage from the big old blast.
My blink dogs surround him and start giving him the stink eye.
Do they each make an attack?
You know, they can, and
Yeah.
I wanted to check with you because I was pulling up the blink dogs and what they can do. They're pretty vicious, you know. They have multi-attack, so the blink dog can make 2 melee attacks when available. I'm not sure. You gonna let me do that?
Yeah, and it's gonna have pack tactics, which means they're at advantage. So you're gonna have to roll basically 32 attacks. So why don't you get started on that?
Okay.
And we'll take Harry's turn while you can tell me how many of them hit. Okay. We've already established that the AC is 24. Okay. So roll 32 attacks. Well, you're rolling essentially 16 attacks at advantage. So
okay. This is normal unarmed attack would be like my normal thing.
No, not you. The blink dogs. So if you looked them up, they're gonna have a thing, and you can just roll on your app 2 dice, or here you guys can roll these 2 together and have Lawson help you keep track of it.
My dogs are packing it up.
Here's the pencil.
Gracias.
So just determine, you're rolling 16 times, determine how many hit a 24, and we'll say they get a +6 to the attack.
All right, you're going to hear this sound 24 times.
While Harry takes his turn. So Harry is looking around. He's like, I did a good job levitating everybody. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to try to figure something's out. And he's going to kind of look inside of himself and see what abilities he has, and he is going to look up at this being, and he's going to attempt to eye bite, and his eyes become an inky color, and he is going to force this being to become sickened as he stares at me. He's like, yeah, take that. And I just realized I gave away my d20s. Let's see. Of course, the one time that this guy would roll good is when he's rolling a saving throw against Harry. So the god resists Harry's powerful spell, but he tried, and he's trying like Harry always tries. He's at least always trying.
Wait,
was that a saving throw that he did?
Yeah.
Was it intelligence?
Oh, let's see. I know. It's wisdom.
Oh man.
Would be nice if it was. And it is. How many blink dogs do we have that have hit? Are we still rolling?
How many total attacks were we supposed to do?
16 out of
16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're halfway there.
Okay. We're gonna
add advantage too, so double the rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, Doug, just checking.
Yeah, and it is now the demon being's turn, and it is going to use its recharge ability, and everyone's going to need to make a DC 21 charisma saving throw as it bellows in contempt. You dare resist us? We will be the new normal.
Natty one.
All right, so this is a DC 21 charisma saving throw.
I'm a bird with no charisma.
Yeah, that sucks. As you fail this roll, you feel something inside of you sicken. A darkness takes over your soul. You receive 1 doom counter.
What was the DC on that?
21, charisma. A doom counter says that when you fall to 0 HP, you automatically fail 1 death saving throw.
Is this permanent?
That's if you
That's
fail.
permanent. It can only be removed by a wish spell. The DC was 21.
I got a 24. But
So Granny Glenda is fine. It sounds like Eli has a doom counter.
Norlin got a doom counter for sure.
Remy has a doom counter.
That's my main stat, so I got a 24 as well.
All right, so Brody's good.
Xandor has a doom counter.
Okay, so if you fall down, remember you automatically fail 1 saving throw. Now, Norlin, it is going to look towards you, the dealer of its pain, greatest pain so far, and it is going to reach out and it's going to attempt to smash you with its massive, powerful fist. Does a 36 hit?
36 definitely hits. Oofa.
All right. So yeah, you must succeed on a DC 21 Constitution saving throw. As this crushing blow smashes into you, and you are going to take 5d10 or 10d10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I definitely didn't make that save.
Oh, you failed?
Yeah.
I was hoping you would succeed. So you're going to first lose 44 HP. Then you're going to lose half of your total HP as this blow hits you and causes your insides to rupture. And you just begin to spew blood out of one of the orifices of your choice. Which orifice is spewing blood?
Oof. I'm gonna pick mouth there, Chief.
Okay, so you vomit blood as you lose 44 HP and then half of your total HP after that. It is the end of the being's turn, and it lashes and it reacts, and it is certain that it's going to kill you. And it maintains its current form. For those that are wondering, I'm rolling to see which god you guys are fighting each round. And you got it. It rolled a 4, which means it maintains its form.
Cool.
Oh wait, 4s roll again. If I roll the one that it is, it changed form. Sorry, it's my rules. I made them up. Okay, it did roll up 2, which it maintains its form. Sorry for the behind the curtains DMing there. So. It is now back to the top. It is Granny Glenda's turn.
Alright, Granny Glenda's gonna sneak up behind this thing and hit it with the base slicer.
Okay, roll for stealth. I guess you're still invisible, right?
Yeah, because
So-
I got a crit on my
Yeah,
last
so
one.
okay, you can just go ahead and roll. This will be at advantage.
Front flip.
What did we get?
28.
All right, a
hit.
28 hits. Give us some damage as you slide the blade slicer deep into the form of wrath.
So that first one is going to be 25 damage.
Okie dokie.
And then I got to add sneak attack.
Alrighty.
Sneak attack is 21.
All right, and so you are just ripping in with the blaze slicer, and this being turns. It sees you flash into existence. Are you gonna make another attack?
Bonus action. I'm gonna disengage and.
Don't you have another attack for turn though?
I guess yeah, I do. You're right. I'm gonna attack again then. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 hits?
That's 24.
And so this will not have sneak attack damage. This is just going to be the damage from your weapon as you strike again. This time, the god locks eyes with its assailant.
27 damage.
All right. And now you're going to disengage?
Disengage and kind of get out of there.
All right. So you move your movement away, which will say you probably have about 15, 20 feet left after you've moved to approach. So you are just outside of the reach of its smash attack, lest it move.
I do have like a 40-foot movement, too.
Yeah, but you had to move to get there.
Yeah, I was just saying my movement's higher than normal.
Understood. Eli, it is your turn.
As I see this horned demon making eyes balls at Granny, I'm gonna fly down in eagle form, and the eagle gets a multi-attack, so that's how I'm able to like either grab the small guys and toss them and drop them. But this time I'm gonna go straight at the horn demon's face and do 2 beak attack and a talon attack to try to blind it.
All right.
Or at least fuck up its
Sure.
vision.
Roll for attack.
The beak is a 19 hit.
Okay. A 19 does not hit.
Oh goddamn! I'm just flapping in front of his face. Try with my feet.
Yeah, like you're moving in with this big eagle, and
Well, if that didn't hit, this isn't gonna hit. So it's just like a pesky bird flying in front of his face, being like trying
like a mosquito to this god.
Yeah.
You are attempting to do damage to this bird, but it's just not enough. And in fact, in response, it is going to reach out and attack as a legendary action against the bird. However, you get very lucky. It is going to miss. It rolled a 5. So, can I have those other dice back, please? As you move in and out in your bird form, Brody lines up for his next move.
Man, the good boy is not having a good time, it seems like. So I'm gonna start off with a.
He is vomiting blood. That's what it says. I'm just reading from the sheet.
Tastes like pennies.
All right, stop.
So I'm gonna hit the good boy with a 6th level healing word.
Right on. What's the healing word?
64 plus 5.
No, I mean like, what's the word?
Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy?
The healing words fill you with energy as you are healed for a total of
8 plus 7, 15 plus 5, 20. I'm giving you 20 hit points there, bud.
a slight bit of color returns to your form as you get a bit of the damage that was taken from you removed. How else are you going to spend your turn?
And then I look over at Remy and I was like, well, that doesn't seem like any fun either. This dude, you just suck, bro. And then I'm going to attempt to blind this guy.
All right. What does he have to roll?
Constitution saving throw 19.
So he rolls with advantage, and he rolled a 3 and a 6. Even with his bonus of +7, that's not enough. You have blinded a god. And so he is going to use a legendary resistance once more, and is down to his final resistance. Yep. You guys are getting him to chew through these things, though. He might have should have just become blind. That could have been. I bet there's worse things. But we're going to move on to Norlin as you are. The rupturing stops and you're able to breathe.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Ah! And Norlin charges right at the giant ox's leg and attempts to start just pummeling at his knee joint to try and hobble the giant
Roll
beast.
your attacks. Roll all 3 and let me know how many hits you got. We're looking for an AC of 24 here. That is revealed information. 24.
Are these 3 creatures sharing a life total, or do they each have a life?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Did the dogs?
Only one of my attacks does any damage, but it is a huge amount again.
You're going to smite.
As my fist explodes like a atomic bomb of party magic energy.
And you just hear Fastidious. Ho, 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 ho! What's the damage there, Chief? Remy, you are on deck.
37 damage.
As you rupture into this godlike being's new formed flesh, it howls with fury that any would dare to strike at it. Remy, your vision slowly returns, and before you looms a god.
I lose what?
Before you looms a god.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Alright, so Remy is gonna pop out from where she was hiding and use her crossbow.
All right. We'll say you have advantage because of your stealth.
18 plus 10, so that's 28 to hit.
A 28 hits.
And then that's 2d6. Yeah, 2d6 plus 8. 5 plus 8, so 13. But
You get your sneak attack damage as well.
Damage, which now it is
Probably
9d6.
a lot. Yeah. More than Granny Glenda, because Granny Glenda's a fighter. So as your humble crossbow bolt whizzes through the horizon, it pierces right at a vulnerable place in the flesh of the god.
So
Wrath screams.
43 total.
And your 13 damage becomes 60 as this godlike being faces the full fury of our ferocious fighters. Do you have a bonus action?
There's a lot of F's.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna I guess bonus action duck again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for stealth. It is now Xantor's turn, but before Xantor can act, how'd we do?
34.
Yeah,
for
you're
stealth.
good. Yeah, for sure. So before Xantor can act, the angered wrath strikes once more at Norlin the good boy. Does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
Its massive fist lands in the paladin's chest. You're going to need to make a DC 21.
Constitution or strength?
Charisma saving throw.
Didn't make it.
So, as the spell takes effect, you feel, or your skeleton begin to shake inside. Oh, you got good here, though. 24 damage. So you're not taking too much damage, but your skeleton begins to shake inside of you, and you realize your bones are not under your control. And at the start of your turn, you're going to need to make a strength saving throw to be in control of your own body. It is now Xantor's turn.
Yeah, so my dogs were swirling around that thing. There's 8 of them. By my recollection, I think it was the hit D24 for that creature.
Yes.
All right, so I think 4 of them, 8, right? 4 of them got chunks. They're doing it with love in their heart, though. Xantor's got love in his heart right now, and so like they're smiling. But they each do 1d4 plus, 1d8 plus 4 on damage. Rolled that. They got 40 damage for them dogs.
Nice.
Them good dogs.
Yeah.
So as your swarm of attack beasts sink their teeth in, the god screams. What else?
Dang. I'd like to see them hanging on, but I don't think they're hanging on right
Oh, they
now.
could be hanging on. I mean, they're not like grappling it or anything. That's just for flavor, but you
So,
can.
Is there any spinning going on? Or are they like flying out?
When he moves, they do sort of fly out like
when
that.
you spin a dog on a rope.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. All right, so he's still flying on Drake. He's gonna blow more fire at the guy. Well, Drake's gonna do that. Xantor's gonna pull out his crossbow and start shooting at the thing.
All right.
With the light crossbows. What was the check for his the 16 dexterity check for the fire breath?
I rolled another 5.
19, just 19 damage.
So he takes 19
Yeah,
more
he's
damage.
Drake's running low on gas there. And then he shoots with Papa's Pride, his crossbow, the light crossbow for 31 to hit. That's a hit. Does 12 more damage. He'll go ahead and action surge, do all that again.
Did you action surge last turn?
No.
Okay, that was somebody else.
22 to hit, which doesn't hit, so he misses with this one. All right. So he's just popping off a little bit.
Yeah, and that's great. It is now Harry's turn. And Harry is going to look at everything that's happening. He says, I know what I got to do. I got the thrills and I got the
join
kills.
the fight.
Hey, I've been fighting. I tried eye biting.
Go on, Harry.
So, Harry succeeds at 2 out of his 3 attacks. And pops off with the thrills. And rolls. Let's see.
I'm getting a ringside seat to this.
Yes, indeed. So he's going to deal a total of 32 damage with his 2 successful shots. He rolled a 1 on one of the damage rolls. I'm rolling real low tonight, but it's every little hit counts. Poof, poof, as Harry pummels this god, the being filled with rage lashes out, this time attacking at Harry and scoring a natural 20. Harry Thrills receives a critical hit from this god being. Let's see how much damage that is. So that's going to be 20 d10 of damage.
Holy shit.
Let's see. And as he is crushed, his eyes lock with Granny Glenda's. These may be his final moments. Oh, Lord! It's one massive hit, dealing 110 damage. Let's see how much HP he has. Thank God, Vampire Lords have a lot of HP. And he falls to the ground, expecting death to overtake him. Then he kind of brushes it off, looks at me, like, I'm basically okay. Yeah, shit, cool. And he looks at Glenda and he gives a thumbs up. He's like, fine, honey. It's cool. Everything's good. I thought for sure that was a dramatic last one. Looks like I have 345 HP. So
I was very worried about.
I was
you,
worried
sweetie.
too, honestly. But it looks like I'm like I'm actually like I'm actually very powerful. I may have Vampire Lord may have been a bit of a stretch. I have legendary actions. I should have been doing a lot more in this fight.
Proud of you, baby.
Hey, at least I didn't die. So anyway, that's all, folks. And it is going to be Wrath's turn, and he recharges his contemptuous howl. And everyone's going to need to make a DC 21 charisma saving throw.
More doom counters?
If you fail, DC 21.
I got a plus 11 and I rolled a 10.
Nice.
Hit it on the
So
dot.
no doom counters for you.
Are we so blessed?
Yes.
Yes, you are. So you get to add a D4 to this.
Norland
Please, I need
got
to roll
another
a
doom
3.
counter.
So 2 doom counters on Norland, 2 on Xantor,
2 on Elijah.
2 on Remy, it looks like.
0.
0 for Granny Glenda. So you guys, if you are knocked down, will automatically fail 2 death saving throws. He is going to reach out and attack, and just kind of so Remy is hiding. Granny Glenda is disengaged, but about 20 feet away. Elijah is a bird flying around its face, and the most powerful wizard is currently a bird.
I was doing some pretty cool bird shit.
He was doing bird stuff. And
I made a bird a legendary.
Brody, where are you? You're like...
I would say I would probably 60 feet away
yeah.
from him.
And we've got Xantor's in the air, and so he's going to turn towards Granny Glenda and move slowly but confidently, giving an opportunity attack to Norland, I believe. And he's going to make his attack against Granny Glenda. I can't believe how low I'm rolling.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I'm watching.
Norland missed his opportunity attack.
Does a 20 hit Granny Glenda?
Yes.
Okay. So even though I rolled low, the bonus to attack is pretty high for a god. So he strikes down. You're going to need to make a DC 21 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna use this Constitution. Dang. I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge, so I only take half the damage.
All right, so you would take 36 damage. Instead, you'll take 18. And you need to make a DC 21 con save. Let us know how it goes. This massive fist coming down strikes Granny Glenda. She dodges.
And I miss.
And as you attempt to dodge, your head moves just into the path of the fist. And when you recover from the attack, your left eye is exploded, ruptured, gone, dangling from a socket.
That is just awful. You should really treat your elders better. What kind of god does that? I mean, you just shame on you and your family.
Granny, you got something kind of dangling there. Oh, wait, I'm a bird.
I know.
It is now... Oh, it's still his turn, and he's going to roll to see if he changes shape. And as he attempts to rear back for a second attack against Granny Glenda, instead, his form shifts and mutates almost like Elijah's arm. And the fleshy form of the demon transmutes into that of a treasure golem the size of a tower. Greed itself stands before you. It is now Granny Glenda's turn.
Okay, so Granny Glenda's gonna start slicing them.
So what do? You pull out the blade slicer?
Yeah.
As you pull out the blade slicer, you realize the magic doesn't work. Something about this golem, this greed, has taken all of the magic within 30 feet.
Whack as fuck. I pull out my vicious dagger too. So I got
Okay.
Blaze Slicer.
The blade slicer doesn't work.
Well, I got my vicious dagger then.
Okay.
Pissed though. real pissed. $21 doesn't hit, does
A
it?
21 does not hit.
Try again. Oh, I didn't add my D4 though. 24 hits.
24 hits. Let's do it. This is not a sneak attack.
I know. $29 damage.
Wow, you're still getting them.
Second one was a 22. It misses.
Does not hit. That's with your D4 bonus?
Yeah.
All right, and so you tink tink against the metallic form of the treasure golem. And-
I'll bonus action disengage and get away again.
All right. It watches you as you move, calculating. Elijah Woodstone, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do a cool, like, fly dive bomb down about 90 feet or so away from him and do, like, an awesome roll and I transform back into elk form. And then I'm gonna hold my hand out and it's gonna be like, as soon as I stand up, it's gonna be glowing red and I'm gonna cast Disintegrate
Oh, wow.
at
Okay.
the 6th level.
Let's see. And what does Disintegrate do again?
It says green red, but I like to use red. You got to make a dex save. On a failed save, you take 10d6 plus 40 damage, and if it kills the creature, they disintegrate. Into
So,
dust.
Dex saving throw.
Of 19.
Let's see how this goes.
Pretty bad on Dex, though.
But you still have your resistance too. I think you got one.
Oh,
more.
I do have one legendary resistance remaining. And it's a Dex save.
Yeah.
So he fails, but we're gonna make it a success.
All right.
And what is that? What does it do on a fail or on a success? Does it do anything?
Is it half damage?
On a success save. It doesn't say no. It's not a half damage. It just misses them.
Yeah, Disintegrate I think just misses.
Yeah, it just misses.
Disintegrate's all or nothing.
Suck or save as they call it. And
But
so
hey, that's his last legendary.
yeah,
so
that was a
yeah,
good one.
That's good shit.
And I only did it at a 6, so I still got some higher
And so
spell
yeah,
slots
you
available.
shoot this beam and it just takes its hand and you see it block the beam with its hand, but as it's blocking confidently, a shatter. And the aura around this being ting ting ting, and you realize it's vulnerable.
And
Come on,
then,
we can kill it now. Yeah, we can do this.
as a bonus action, I'm going to. You'll see, like my arm transforms, and I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay.
And it sort of a green dragon's head appears where my fist
Nice.
hand is.
You can use that next turn.
Yeah, just cast it.
So in response, it's going to look towards the being that just attempted to disintegrate it, and it is going to use all 3 of its actions for a jumping strike. It is going to leap and stomp. You're going to need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Like a jump or a dodge.
Yeah, this is going to be for everyone on the roof, but it is moving towards Elijah.
Oh man.
Oh, so me too.
What is the save?
Dexterity?
33
Yeah.
reference.
How high?
DC 23 dex saving
3.
throw.
Oh man, that's not good.
Oh,
I definitely missed that. Let's see what we can do here.
I got a 27.
Nice.
What is this?
So you're going to take 42 on a failed save and 21 on a successful one.
Just made it.
Nice. So you only
Got
take 21
25.
damage.
Xantor got overly confident, did not land the flip.
Do I still take damage?
Took 42
21,
damage.
Xantor's actually in the air, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Xantor's cool. He's doesn't have to take this.
I should have stayed as a bird. 42 damage?
Yes, 42 damage.
You just roll your d4. I don't know if it mattered or not, but You get it on saving throws as well.
Brody, it is your turn.
Seeing that aura kind of leave him and stuff, he's like, oh man, maybe I can finally get this guy. And I'm going to, man, you really just need to chill out. And I'm going to try to turn him into a snow bunny.
Oh, okay. Like
try
polymorph?
to polymorph him, yeah.
Is this a true polymorph or polymorph?
Regular polymorph.
All right. What's the save?
Oh,
Interesting. Wait a minute. So you're going to attempt a polymorph on him, and as you attempt that magic, the spell
fizzles.
He has an immutable form.
Oh, cool. Now we know.
In the golem shape, he has an immutable form.
I literally thought that as like maybe constructs.
Yeah.
I was looking through it.
It says it right here. I didn't make that up. It says it right here.
And then I will bonus action. And then I guess for my bonus action, I'm like, fuck, why is it working? Damn, that fucking roar really hurt. So I'm just gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Okay.
Yeah, at second level, I think.
Cool. It is now Norland's turn.
Norland is bleeding from his nose, his mouth, his eyes, his ears. He literally looks like a dog that's been used for fighting at this point. But he's still on the attack and trying his best to help his friends. So he's going to strike out at the golem and try to push it over, see if he can topple it.
Okay, all of your magic is disabled within range of it. Like your tattoos and none of that happens, and you can't smite, but you can attack.
I'm gonna try and trip him.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna trip attack?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. And what do I roll?
I think it's gonna be a strength versus strength.
I rolled a 3, so he does have a +9, so I've got 12. 12 is my roll as an adamantine golem. I'm rolling a 12 strength.
So he's falling. He's on the ground.
No, we're seeing what Norland gets. It's possible he could roll worse. Not likely, but it is possible.
Norland got a 18.
So that beats a 12, and the the treasure golem that is greed crashes to the ground, its titanic form now nearly filling the battlefield. Its anti-magic aura extended across the full range. You all feel weakened in its presence, but it is hurting. Does that deal any damage, or does it just trip it?
Let's see. Yeah, it does.
Remy, you're up next.
Let's see here. Wait, hold on. Sorry.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Xantor?
That one. So he ended up doing 45 damage with that strike.
All right, and so that doesn't include. How's he doing 45 damage? Because he's only attacking. No Eldritch Claw, no Blood Fury Tattoo. This is just raw damage.
Without the tattoos. All right.
No magic. Anti-magic field.
Then he only did 12 damage.
Yeah, see? Okay. Alright, so it is still, even this immutable form seems like it's beginning to crack. It is now Remy's turn.
Remy is half strength. Decides the crossbows are a success and I keep my distance, so I'm going to shoot him again.
All right,
my
roll for
crossbow.
attack.
Oh, wait. 24.
24 is the number. Is that all? Is that you just get one attack? So
Yeah,
let's get some
so
damage.
it's 2d6 plus 12.
And remember to roll your sneak attack.
9 plus 12 plus my...
So as you're taking aim, your crossbow leveled, the fire sinks in against all odds. You find a weak point in between the coins and treasures and swords of the golem. Its flesh made of a mountain of objects. Somehow your crossbow damages it, dealing
52 piercing
a
damage.
total of 52 piercing damage, and you see what would be the eyes of this being go wide with pain and with fury. Its form shifting between the ooze and the demon. Unstable. It is Xantor's turn.
Man, and Xantor's got 8 little dogs. Blink dogs have been blinking and running around this thing the whole time.
Did they make another round of attacks?
That last round, yeah, 5 of the 8 hit him for the 24, and I did the math. It was 48 damage.
Okay, another 48 damage. Wow. So let's talk about that though.
Okay.
So your dogs did 48 damage. That brings us to a total of 500 damage dealt, which is the HP of this god.
Lovely.
Tell us, Xantor, what it looks like as your 8 blink dogs devour this. Oh, but did your blink dogs roll? Well, this happened before. This happened before anyway. So
I've rolled like 40 times.
You would have had to roll for their dexterity save for the jump that happened, but their attacks happened before that in initiative anyways. There was an area effect jump attack that killed everyone. Chances are very high that the blink dogs died because of that. Regardless, this happened before then. Okay. Just making sure we're covering it for all the rules later.
Yeah, normally their turn would have come right after
yours. It's just so much rolling. Yeah. And your 48 damage was exactly the amount of damage we needed to bring it to 500 damage down.
Well, Xantor was flying down on Drake because he was coming to cure Norland because he saw Norland was suffering. He's like, all right, I'm going to use this cure wounds. He's flying down. As he's doing that, the dogs are steady circling this thing and just are biting at it. And it's got, what does this thing look like again in its current form?
It's a giant treasure golem, a stack of coins, treasure boxes, swords, maces, crowns, and thrones, weaved into the form of a greedy being.
They're looking for treasure bags, chest handles, stuff like that, and maybe sword hilts. And they're all almost working in unison. They're like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr," 1, 2, 3, in their little dog language, and they all pull at the same time, and you see a handle and a sword and all this different stuff just sort of ripping apart.
And as the giant treasure golem is disassembled from its insides, you hear "No!" and bursting from the pile of treasure, the oozy form of greed looks up at Xantor. Or not greed, gluttony. "We had a deal. You were to be mine." And he's going to reach out, and he is going to attempt to assimilate. He's going to wheels within wheels is actually what he's going to do. It's a cool ability. It automatically makes it his turn, and he is going to reach out and attempt to grapple Xantor with an attack.
So Xantor was flying down, and trying to touch Norland, to do a cure wounds on him. So he's probably in touch range of this creature.
Yeah, well, he's also an ooze being now. He's your dog's killing things kind of changed everything. So, that being said, I just rolled a 2 and a 4. So, let's see what my attack bonus is at least. Oh, thank God. You roll a strength saving throw. DC 22.
Oh, yes. Xantor loves strength saving throws. Not normally, you wouldn't think that. He's more of a dexterity guy.
Strong back.
25.
Jeez. Okay. So you succeed at that. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
No, he's like, he's upset, and he's like, I'm gonna do something, and then he doesn't do anything because the dice apparently want you guys to be gods for this fight and not the gods themselves.
More than the dice, my friend.
Somehow, a team of 6 level 17 people are just going to absolutely annihilate CR26 god beings. That's fine. That's fine. So, as Gluttony reaches out in a final attempt to lash,
Yoink.
you move out of the way. Drake, bobbing and weaving out of the grasp of its former master. Xantor, it is your turn. How do you finish this god that stands before you in defiance?
I don't think like Xantor's like kind of rushes up out of the way. I don't see him like finishing it off. I see him like the wings just like blowing air on it or whatever, and maybe I don't know. Is like
So Xantor is filled with love and bubbling with divine goodness, having no desire to bring any more death into this world. Drake does not feel the same way. And so, as you tower in, your mighty acid dragon, Drake Farkslot, looks upon the being that intended to enslave its whole existence, and with a fiery bubble coming from inside of it, it is going to lash out, and with its with a blast of mighty draconic breath, Drake boils the remains of gluttony. And like the dawning of a new day, the darkness leaves the heavens. The skies unfold. The ground takes shape. And the divine power which filled you each leaves and manifests in front of you in the form of the gods of good, faith, hope, love, magic,
Festivus, what's up,
and
bro?
parties. Yo, what up, bro?
Yeah.
You have all done well. Festivius stands at the front of the gods, greeting you.
To make it this far indicates that you have a power beyond time and space. For what you have done, you will be returned to the Warlock's Tower, and they will grant each of you a wish. Be ready, for your future will unfold as you choose. Great heroes of the 1960s, the summer of love here in Lund thanks you, and we gods owe you everything. Best of luck as you rest or continue your journeys.
And as you stand, reflecting on your victories, the gods wave their hands, and the heavens shimmer and disappear, and you are once more on top of the Tower of Power in Lund. And this time, standing where the gods stood, are the Warlocks. Well, hey guys. I hear you all saved the world. I bet you're thinking you might want something for that, huh?
a high five.
And the frog person who seems to lead the Warlocks gives you a hand. A pigfolk woman looks at you.
Well, I think it's just great. What do you guys want to do? We can do anything you want.
As you're deliberating... Oh, I'm sorry, Elijah, what do you got?
Oh, no, I was going to say you could have helped us in that battle. You proved to be pretty useless.
The sort of dog folk, it's hard to tell what he is. He's the drummer, sort of animal drummer. Looks at you guys. He's like, "Wah! We didn't have our powers. You saw us. But now we do, and we're going to help you, even if you're a bit crude and rude."
I'm sure they were cheering us on.
We were, yes.
Of course we were. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And, you know, they targeted us first, so we weakened them for you. You wouldn't have been able to do it without us. I understand the chronology of power in this world's a little confusing, but I promise, we couldn't help or we would have. As you...
It's the thought that counts, I guess.
Well, shoot. If the thought that counts, I better get me one of them rewards. I reckon I ought to be considered one of you warlocks now. And you see, coming up the stairs, sort of toting a massive rifle and holding a sack of goodies is none other than Jimmy Jim Jams. And the warlocks look at Jimmy and they say,
It's true. You do deserve a reward, for you are one of the most powerful amongst us. And for your efforts, you will take the place of King Kenzie as the anchor being for this patch of time and space.
Please, we can never take King's place.
I know what he means, though. You know, it's like, I guess I felt it coming. It's like I have some connection beyond reality itself to the whole of the timelines. And I need to go and try to tycoon it up somewhere in history with some sort of, I don't know. I'll take everything I've learned from this era of the mid-century modern. Maybe I'll become some sort of a furniture salesman in the Wild West or a toy maker in a Christmas world. I'm going to be the anchor being for this sector of reality. And that means I'll be able to traverse time and space. I think that's how that works, right?
Report the weather and stuff.
No, you're thinking about a news anchor. I'm talking about...
What we're saying is that basically every timeline has a person that keeps the timeline stable. And it was King Kenzie. Now it's going to be Jimmy Jams.
And he's
awesome.
like, well, hell yeah, I'm all about it. And thanks. And he reaches out and high-fives the warlocks. And as he does, he disappears.
Granny Glinda, seeing that, is going to step up and say, I want a very simple thing. I would like for my grandson to be returned to his body and us to go wherever he wants to live and be protected so we can live out our days.
I have an addendum. I like my vampire powers. I don't like the not being able to eat food and not being able to be in the sunlight. So if I could stay a vampire lord as a CR26 monster, but like also maybe not have the negative side effects, like that's what my wish would be. So I wish for that. If I could have that, please, that would be great. And also whatever Granny Glinda said, I would like to go with that so she would maybe marry me and let me come with her.
I would like for Harry to come with me.
Yeah, this is a good happy ending for Harry. All right, so we're gonna ride off into the sunset. I love it.
I'm gonna provide a wedding gift of sorts, and I'm gonna take because I'm a master transmuter now. So I'm going to take my transmuter stone and I'm going to smash it into my book and it's going to explode. And as that happens, the energy is going to come out and it's going to surround Granny Glinda like a Disney princess, swirling and lifting her up into the air. And it's going to bring her back some of her youth.
Wow.
Revitalize her. Let's see how this goes here.
Do you roll dice for that, or is it?
Yeah,
just
I
like
do get to roll some dice. I'm a master transmuter. I'm going to restore youth on her. You touch the transmuter stone to a willing creature, but that's like kind of how I'm playing it with the energy. And the age is reduced by 3d10 years to a minimum of 13 years.
Nice. Let's roll some d10. We're going to have to start calling you Mamacita Glinda. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 9 plus 2 plus 5.
That's right in the middle. It's perfect.
18. 18. Jeez, that's like, I'm into it. I'm not going to complain. Eli, you're a real hero.
What does she look like as she like de-ages 18 years?
Some of her gray hairs go away, but not all of them. But a good many of them go away. But she still sounds like this. Granny Glinda was a smoker in her youth.
She went from in the 80s to like a prime 60 something,
Yeah.
67
Yeah.
years old.
As you stand in awe of the magics before you, the warlocks turn to Elijah.
You know, your magic has a place in this world. You've always been destined for something greater. Now we're not quite at the level of Xantor's parents, but We are some time beings ourselves, and we've been in this moment more than once. Normally here, Elijah, is where you choose to go back to the past. If you choose to go back and save your family, you will become the greatest king that Lund has ever known. But if you refuse to become king, your family will not make it through the blight that you left to save them from.
As much as it pains me to take on that much responsibility, I feel like I need to do the right thing and finish what I started and the reason I came out here. And I can't leave it behind. But I would also like to add the request, if possible, and if she would want to, of course, of bringing Remy back with me to be my queen.
Well, that's her wish to make.
Yeah, we got love in the air here. Yeah, it's because of you with the little
I
lovebird
remember
stuff.
when you caught her that first time.
Remy,
back in the day.
what is it that you want out of your wish?
I love you guys, and what I would like from the Warlocks is for my astrolabe to be in connection with my comrades.
As you say that, an astrolabe appears in the hands of each of the companions.
Whoa.
And within its magical energies, a connection binds you all. Through time and space, you are able to feel one another and communicate. You could even use the astrolabe to transport at instant speed to one another across the dimensions. However, to do so will be to sacrifice all you know of power and become a starting adventurer once more.
And I would also be honored to be Elijah's queen.
Just like Elijah, should you choose to go home and return to your people, you will be raised to a position of power and given the chance to spend out your days with the love of your life. If that is Elijah Woodstone, then may your days be long.
And as they say this, they conjure up like a little seeing scry mirror, and in it you can see like an image of old Remy and Elijah holding each other in their king and king crowns, like looking over their people happy after their reign.
Xantor,
Yeah.
you have all that you came for. Drake is free, you are powerful, and you can fly. What is it that you would have us do for you?
Not much. I mean, you talked about me ma and papa earlier. You said that you're not as powerful as them.
As you say it, as if on cue, a ship appears. The hover ship, the UFO, the flying saucer that contains Xantor's family, appears in the sky above the Tower of Power. Xantor! Xantor! It's your family, it's Mama, Papa! Come with us, come on! You've got to come be an interdimensional being with us!
Okay, give me a minute, alright?
We'll bring balance to the universe, Xantor!
Okay.
You hear, like, you look at Drake, and Drake's like, come on! And he, like, clearly is excited as well.
What? Alright, Warlocks, I wish to go ahead and go with them, but also be here.
So what you're saying is you'd like to be split in two?
Well, that sounds dangerous. Like, is that okay?
And as you request it, they create a perfect copy of Xantor with everything except Drake. And this Xantor stands amongst you, as the Xantor you know also stands amongst you. What does that Xantor do?
They high-five each other.
Hey, brother.
4 5s or like 1?
Oh, wow. Yeah, you hear it. It happened.
All right.
Visualize that however you want, but, yeah, it's fucking cool.
And as you slap fists, the loudspeaker calls once more, come on, Xantor! Tell your friends goodbye! We must go!
Alright, Xantor embraces himself and waves to himself, walks off. The other Xantor's like, what's up, guys? I've got a little bit of a different accent.
As Xantor flies off into the sunset and enters his parents' vehicle, the warlocks turn towards Norlin the good boy.
What can we give you, Norlin?
I wish to have the power to truly be a good boy. Wherever there is strength needed, wherever someone is being treated cruelly by their master.
Are you really doing that?
Wait,
You're wishing for the exact same thing that King Kenzie wished for? You want to be a hero. You want to have all the things you need to do whatever you need to do when the time comes.
I just want to do what's right.
Yes,
I'm not trying to
do what's right. Oh my God, there's
I'm
no
not
such thing
trying
as a
to
monkey
copy
paw.
anyone.
It's not about copying. It's just a bad wish, but whatever. Do what you want to do. All right. So your wish is to be okay. Fine. And as if like on cue, the Happy Tricksters bus bursts through the stairwell, and you see John Paul and Penny Lane. Norlin, do you want to go on an adventure?
Norlin starts panting and looks at his friends briefly and sort of just nods and then trots off towards the van.
Now that seems like a party, bro. You need some help, bro? I'm coming with you.
Norlin grabs Brody around the waist and lifts him over his head and carries him towards the van.
Woohoo!
Wait, Brody, what's your wish?
Man. I just wanted this van, and it seems like you already got it here. That's really all I needed is just a tricked out van.
Tricked out, you say?
And and as you watch, the van transforms like the DeLorean in Back to the Future. It becomes a vehicle that can tether the skies. It can fly. It can swim. It can go beneath the waves. It can dig through dirt. A magical mystery machine of your own making. All for you.
Groovy.
As you approach, John Paul looks at you and says, "For some reason, I feel inclined to give you the keys." And he's like, "You can drive if you want, or I'll drive."
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be sober enough to drive this thing.
He's like, "I'll keep those then," and he plugs it. He turns the van on, and you putter away into the night's sky.
Later, guys.
The warlocks look towards Remy and Elijah, waving one last time in thanks, before they too fade into a place beyond reality, returning to their original existence. Granny Glenda is left alone with Parker and the warlocks.
And Harry, I hope.
Oh, and Harry, I'm here, yeah. Hey, maybe I can get us down, you know? You want to get out of here, Glenda? You want to go ahead and find us a place to just relax and retire?
Wherever Parker wants to go.
Yeah, you know, wherever's chill, I don't really care.
Maybe the mountains.
Somewhere by a coast would be cool.
Mountains and coast.
All right, and so you all travel by foot into the sunset. And the sun does set, not just on the day, but on an adventure and on a group of friends who may or may not run into one another again for another installment of Wooks and Warlocks.
Woo!
Round and around in the tunnel when it's dark we go, searching through the rubble for what once was spark like a shout in the night. And the sight of the past, it can fill us with fear all night, though we know the wheel comes back after time. Oh, sweet time. And the soul will rise from the ashes. We will climb as we shout
Wooks and Warlocks features Anthony Ryan as Xanthor, the Bugfolk Ranger, Jesse Bennett as Granny Glenda, half Foxfolk Rogue, John Lombardi as Elijah Woodstone, the Elk Folk Wizard, and Trey Miller as Dungeon Master. Intro and outro feature the song Flight of the Phoenix by Tirefire. Recording and editing are completed in-house by the Wooks and Warlocks team, recording consultation provided by Adam Horwitz. You can find us online at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Discord under the name Wooks and Warlocks. Links can be found in the description. If you would like to sponsor an episode of Wooks and Warlocks, please contact us at wooksandwarlocks@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.
Dark clouds brewing a storm deep in the sky. Words spoken in anger, vibrate like a neon sign in the mind's eye, multiplied by time and time again. It's those we love that we lose when we struggle with what's inside, just hoping for hope, something to work